So who can out-Trump Trump? Maybe the name of the game in the Georgia race for the next governor of that state. Next Tuesday, 5 Republicans are on the ballot in the race to replace GOP Governor Nathan Deal, who is term limited there. And here come the candidates. First up, former state senator Hunter Hill.
As governor, I'll stop sanctuary cities and eliminate the state income tax. During 3 combat tours, I defended our Constitution, and now I'm ready to serve again. These guys, they'll never make it out of the swamp.
Then there is Georgia's Secretary of State, Brian Kemp.
I own guns that no one's taking away. My chainsaw's ready to rip up some regulations. I got a big truck, just in case I need to round up criminal illegals and take them home myself. Yep, I just said that.
Did you get the subtlety in that message? Last and most provocative, perhaps, I don't know, it's a pretty tough race, is State Senator Michael Williams.
We've got the deportation bus. That's right, you heard me, the Michael Williams deportation bus. You want to find out where we're coming? Go to deportationbus.com. We're going to implement my 287G deportation plan that's going to fill this bus with illegals to send them back to where they came from. We're not just going to track them and watch them roam around our state. We're going to put them on this bus and send them home.
He joins us now with that bus behind him. Good to see you this evening, sir. How did this idea come to you? And you're I think 5th in the polls right now. Is it sort of a last-ditch effort to get some attention? I guess is one question.
Well, first of all, Martha, thank you so much for having us on. And the way that we came up with this idea, my campaign staff, we were trying to figure out what kind of bus tour we wanted to have. And we decided we didn't want to do one of those traditional kind of boring campaign bus tours. We wanted to come up with something that exemplified what our tagline meant, which was fearless conservative, as well as addresses an issue that's pivotal to my campaign as well as important to all Georgians, and that's illegal immigration. So we came up with the Michael Williams deportation bus tour, and we actually started it today, and we went to 2 sanctuary cities to bring attention to the effects of illegal immigration here in our state and our country. And we feel very, very confident about our position in this race. We have had tons of people reach out to us over the past several weeks saying that they've early voted for us. I know there's polls out there that want to say otherwise, but we all know polls don't matter. What really matters is who shows up at the ballot box.
So you have a video about the bus, and it was taken down by YouTube. Why was that? And I believe they put it back up, right?
Absolutely. They took it down because they said, and they sent us a confirmation that they took it down because it was fear, hate speech. And what was really exciting to me was that we had supporters, not just here in Georgia, but all over the country. People that love the First Amendment, that love our conservative values. They reached out to YouTube and said, put that video back up, and they caved, and they put it back up. So I was glad to see that happen.
In terms of what's happening in your state, there was a period where it looked like it could go blue. It was, sort of blue-red in Georgia. What's your feeling for how your state is shifting right now, and how do you think that you can make up the ground that you appear to have lost to Casey Cagle, the lieutenant governor there?
Well, we always knew that Casey Cagle was going to make it to the runoff. He's been in office for almost a quarter of a century. He's got really high name ID. It's not very good name ID, but it's high. Our goal, our objective was always to make it to that second spot so we could make it to the runoff with him. And as far as the state going blue, going red, we here in Georgia, we love our president. We love what he's doing. We love the values that he is fighting for. And I am 100% confident that we are going to have a Republican governor in Georgia in 2019.
Did you get anybody on the bus yet?
No, that's one of the questions that we get asked as we travel around. We've spoken to many news outlets, and they want to know, well, Michael, are you actually picking up illegals and putting them on the bus? And the answer to that is no, we're not. The purpose of the bus is to bring attention to my 287G deportation program, which would allow sheriff's deputies to have many of their deputies act as ICE agents, so that we can have 159 counties with acting ICE agents in it, so that once they identify someone that's in our country illegally, they can begin the deportation process immediately, not have to wait for federal agents.
All right, sir. Good to see you tonight. Michael Williams, thank you for being here.